class 10 mathematics, arithmetic progression. There are 150 workers, they engaged in their work. In that 150 workers, on second day, the 4 workers are left. On third day, 4 more workers are left. Continuously and so on, the 4 workers are leaving every day. So we need to find out the number of days they have taken to complete their work if 8 days are remaining to complete that particular work. So let us recall question again. There are 150 workers engaged in a piece of work. In that, 4 workers are left in second day, and third day 4 more workers are left. In the same way, the 4 workers are leaving on each particular day continuously. So we need to find out how much time they have taken to complete that work if 8 more days are there to complete that work. So let us see again. There are 150 workers. The 4 workers are left on second day. 4 more workers are left on third day, and so on. It's continued. If it takes 8 days more to finish that particular work, 8 more days it's taking to complete that particular work. So we need to find out how many number of days they have taken to complete that particular work. So here, sum of n terms is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula we need to use, because here sum of the days we need to calculate how many days they have taken. This is the number of days they have taken to complete that particular work. We need to find out. So sum is nothing but Sn. Sn is equals to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So there are 150 workers on first day. On first day there are 150 workers, and the second day, on the second day 4 workers are left, and the third day 4 more workers are left. So continuously it's so on. So we need to find out how many days taken to complete that work if 8 more days to finish that work. So d is equals to minus 4, because 4 workers are left on second day, and third day also 4 more workers are left. So d is equals to minus 4. So Sn is equals to number of days taken to complete that work. Sn is equals to n. We don't know the number of days, so n by 2, 2a is nothing but 150 plus n minus 1. We don't know the number of days, so n minus 1, n is the same thing. D is minus 4. Let us simplify this. N by 2 into 2 into 150, that is 300, plus n minus 1 into minus 4. So that is equals to n by 2 into 300 plus, let us multiply it, n, that is minus 4n, minus into minus plus 4. N by 2 is the same thing, 300, 4 into n, 4n, there is a minus, plus into minus, minus. So 4 into 1 is 4, minus into minus plus. That is equals to n by 2 into, here there is 304, it's a constant number. So 304 minus 4n. So after simplification, here we can observe there is 2 common in this and 2 common in this also. So when we take in 2 common, and these 2 numbers will be getting 152 minus 2n. We have taken 2 common, so 2 into 152 is 304, and when we take in 2 into 2 is 4. So when we are taking 2 common from this 304, it becomes 152, and when we are taking 2 common, it becomes 2n. So 2n by 2. When we cancel this 2 and 2, we get n into 152 minus 2n. So the number of days they have taken to complete that work is n into 152 minus 2n. So we can understand from this. So it is given that it takes 8 more days to finish that work. It is taking 8 more days to complete that particular work. So there is n into 152 minus 2n equals to, it is number of days taken to complete that particular work. We have simplified after this. So the second condition, 8 more days to finish that work from now. 8 more days to finish that work now at present. So for 150 members, it is taking 8 more days to complete that work. So if we subtract minus 8, then it will balance to number of days taken to complete this work. It becomes equal. So let us recall again. This is number of days to complete this particular work. So we have taken n into 152 minus 2n. So we know that it is taking more 8 more days to complete that particular work. So for 150 members, so that 150 into n minus 8. 152 minus 2n equals to, we know that it is taking 8 more days to complete that particular work now. So 8 more days it's taking, so that 150 into n minus 8. The reason of taking minus 8, 150 into minus 8 is that it's taking 8 days more. That's the reason. If you subtract 8, then this value will be equal to the particular value of constant number, how many number of days they were. So n into 152 minus 2n is equals to 150 into n minus 8. So we simplify this both the sides of this equation, then we will get the value of n. After we can get the number of days to complete that particular work. So let us multiply with n. 152 into n, 152n minus 2n square. Here 152 into n, 152n. So 2 into 2n into n, 2n square. Then here 150 into n, 150n minus 150 into 8. 150 into n, 150n minus 150 into 8. So n into 152 is 152n, n into 2n is 2n square equals to 150 into n is 150n, 150 into 8. There is a subtraction here, so we have written minus symbol. Let us see here. After taking these two values to left hand side, so 152n minus 2n square. These two values we are taking to left hand side. It becomes minus 150n and it becomes plus 150 into 8 equals to 0. Let us recall again, and this 2 we have written same as it is, and 150n we have taken to left hand side. Positive will become negative and this negative also will become positive. Let us multiply these two numbers. So after multiplication of these two numbers, 152n minus 2n square minus 150n plus 1200 equals to 0. Then we can see here, this is the value of n and these are like terms. We can simplify these two terms. That is minus 2n square is the same thing. 152 minus 150, that is 2n plus 2n. Because there is a positive value, it's greater value, so 2n plus 1200 equals to 0. Here we can observe there is a 2 common, and this, if we take in 2 common, this all will be getting minus n square plus n plus 600 equals to 0. So we are taking this 2 to right hand side, it becomes minus n square plus n plus 600 equals to 0. Then let us multiply with the minus on both the sides of equation. Let us multiply with minus on both the sides of equation. We get n square minus n minus 600 equals to 0. So let us factorize this. To find out the value of n, let us factorize this value. N square minus n minus 600 equals to 0. Let us factorize this, then we'll be getting the value of n. So here we can observe there is n minus 600. So here 1 into 600, this 600, it is minus 600. 1 into minus 600, and there is a 1 here, that is minus 1. So we know that the coefficient of n square and a constant number is multiplied, then we'll be getting minus 600. So 1 into minus 600 is minus 600, and the coefficient of n value is minus 1. So we need to find out the factors for these two numbers. So 24 minus 25, 24 into minus 25 is minus 600, and 24 minus 25 is minus 1. We can write this minus 1 as 24 minus 25 plus 24 minus 25. So 1n square, this minus 1 can be written as plus 24 and minus 25n. This is n and this is n. When we add this one, we'll get minus n, and when we multiply this, we'll be getting minus 1. This 2, when we multiply this both, then we'll be getting minus 600 n square. It is balanced to this 2. So here minus 1 is equals to 24n minus 25n. Minus 600 equals to 0. So let us write this 1n square plus 24n minus 25n minus 600 can be written as 25 into 24 equals to 0. This 600 can be written as 25 into 24. We can see here there is a common of n. There is n common in this both. So let us take common for n. And then after taking n common in this, we will be getting n plus, we have taken n common, we will be getting 24. We have taken n common, there is one more n, and I have taken n common, 24 we got here, and in this we can observe there is common of 25 and 25. In these two terms, we can observe there is a 25 in common. So take the 25 in common along with the minus. Then we have taken minus 25 in common, we will be getting n is left out. So minus 25 we have taken common, and 24 is left out along with the minus we have taken. So it plus 24 equals to 0. So here we can observe there is a common of n plus 24, n plus 24, n plus 24. Take the common of n plus 24. Then if we have taken n plus 24 in common, then we will be getting n minus 25. So n minus 25 equals to 0. So when we equate these two values to 0, then we will be getting n plus 24 equals to 0 and n minus 25 equals to 0. This is n is equals to minus 24 and n is equals to 25. We know that the negative value of days will not be taken. So the positive value will be considered. So the positive of n is 25. So the number of days to complete that work at that time is 25.